Under the sun's relentless gaze, Zacharias, his face a canvas of solemn devotion, moves with practiced grace. Years of unwavering faith are etched into every line of his face, each movement a testament to his righteous soul. Yet a shadow of sorrow lingers, a silent echo of dreams unfulfilled and hopes deferred. In the sacred space of the temple, Zacharias carries out his duties, each action imbued with a poignant blend of faith and longing. Despite his devotion, the ache of childlessness casts a long shadow over his solemn face. A blinding light fills the temple, announcing the arrival of a radiant angel. Zacharias, overwhelmed by the divine presence, stumbles backward in terror. The angel's voice resonates through the temple. "Fear not, Zacharias." The angel continues, revealing a miraculous prophecy. "Thy prayer is heard. Thy wife Elizabeth shall bear thee a son, and thou shalt call his name John." Zacharias enters his home, his mouth a tight line, his hands moving erratically as if trying to speak. Elizabeth watches him, her brow furrowed in confusion as she tries to understand his desperate gestures. Understanding dawns on Elizabeth's face, her expression transforming into a wide, joyous smile. Elizabeth's smile radiates, her eyes sparkling with newfound joy as Zacharias continues to gesture, still unable to speak. Under the open sky, Elizabeth lies in quiet repose, her face illuminated with the gentle glow of motherhood. In her arms, a newborn baby, wrapped in simple cloth, symbolizes hope and new beginnings. Villagers gather, their faces a tapestry of joy and wonder, celebrating the miracle of life. The air vibrates with cheers and ululations, a symphony of communal jubilation. Elizabeth opens her eyes, a serene smile gracing her lips as she gazes upon her child. The villagers' ululations crescendo, a vibrant chorus honoring the newborn and its mother. Inside Zacharias' home, the air vibrates with hushed anticipation as the naming ceremony unfolds. Zacharias meticulously etches ancient symbols onto the wax tablet, his brow furrowed in intense concentration. The room falls silent as Zacharias declares, "His name is John." A collective gasp sweeps through the room as Zacharias' voice, long unheard, resonates with astonishing clarity. Years drift by, the wilderness becomes John's sacred stage. From the depths of the wilderness emerges John, transformed into a figure of raw intensity. With impassioned fervor, John delivers his message, his voice echoing through the rugged expanse. The crowd grows, drawn to the magnetic pull of his words, their faces reflecting a mix of awe and anticipation. His voice, a beacon in the desolate expanse, resonates with a devoted gathering. In the heart of the wilderness, John's transformation is complete. In the heart of the wilderness, John stands alone, a figure etched against the harsh landscape. His weathered face reflects years of trials, each line telling a story of resilience and faith. His voice, a beacon of hope, rings out across the desolate expanse. "Repent ye, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand." The wind carries his words, a call to salvation in a world hungry for redemption. His solitary stance amplifies the weight of his message, a prophet in the wild. The wilderness listens, as if the very earth holds its breath, awaiting the dawn of a new era. A vast assembly converges on the Jordan River's edge, a sea of faces, eager to hear John's words and embrace the cleansing waters. The river flows, its waters reflecting the hopes and anticipation of those ready for renewal. Drawn by a shared thirst for spiritual awakening, they await their turn to be baptized, ready to immerse themselves in faith. John stands tall, his voice resonating with the promise of redemption as he prepares to baptize the faithful in the flowing waters. Under the radiant sun, the Jordan River becomes a sanctuary for souls seeking redemption. Men step forward, their faces etched with the weight of past transgressions. Women, with eyes reflecting a mixture of hope and trepidation, approach the water's edge. Even the innocence of children is drawn to the cleansing flow, each soul yearning for renewal. As they are immersed, whispered confessions fill the air, carried away by the gentle current. The river embraces their burdens, washing away the stains of sin, leaving behind a glimmer of hope. Individuals emerge from the Jordan River, their faces reflecting a profound sense of renewal. The flowing river washes away the old, revealing a collective rebirth. Eyes open, they gaze at the horizon, filled with newfound hope and serenity. The air vibrates with unspoken promises as they step onto the shore, cleansed. United in spirit, they stand on the riverbank, ready to embrace a transformed future. Under the relentless desert sun, a multitude of Pharisees and Sadducees gather at the Jordan River. Their gazes, filled with thinly veiled suspicion, fixate on John the Baptist and his devoted followers. The shimmering waters of the Jordan reflect the harsh light, intensifying the atmosphere of distrust. The Pharisees observe John the Baptist, their expressions betraying contempt and skepticism. The Sadducees watch the followers of John the Baptist, their eyes calculating and cold. The air crackles with unspoken tension as the two factions assess the scene before them. In the heart of an unknown expanse, John stands, a solitary figure burning with unwavering resolve. His eyes blaze with fiery conviction, as if illuminated by an inner flame. With his sweeping gesture, he commands attention, his voice resonating through the emptiness. His words cut through the silence. "O generation of vipers, who hath warned you to flee from the wrath to come." In a dimly lit space, John stands alone, his face a canvas of deep conviction. His eyes blaze with an intense inner fire, reflecting a profound determination. With fervent passion, John gestures emphatically, his energy filling the somber space. His voice resonates with power as he proclaims, "Bring forth therefore fruits meet for repentance." The command hangs in the air, challenging all to confront their inner selves. His figure remains steadfast, a beacon of unwavering belief in the face of shadows. On the banks of the Jordan River, the Pharisees stand, their expressions tight with disapproval. Sadducees stand beside them, their faces reflecting similar discontent. Murmurs ripple through the crowd, a low hum of displeasure filling the air. Their collective unease casts a shadow over the tranquil waters. The river flows on, indifferent to the turmoil brewing on its banks. Amidst the flowing currents of the Jordan River, a moment of divine destiny approaches. Jesus walks toward John, each step echoing with purpose and grace. An awestruck hush falls over the crowd as they part, creating a path for the approaching figure. The crowd watches as the figure continues his journey toward the river. Under the relentless sun, the Jordan River flows with quiet strength. Along the riverbanks, a multitude gathers, their expressions a mixture of expectation and reverence. Jesus approaches John, his face serene. Jesus says, "Then cometh Jesus from Galilee to Jordan unto John, to be baptized of him." John, with a look of solemn understanding, prepares to receive Jesus. The river awaits, ready to witness a sacred moment. The Jordan River flows serenely under the sun, an idyllic backdrop to an encounter of profound significance. John's initial confidence wavers, replaced by a growing sense of reverence as he prepares for the baptism. Jesus approaches, his very presence radiating an aura of unearthly purity and power. John's eyes widen, his breath catching in his throat as he recognizes the holiness before him. A palpable sense of awe descends, transforming the riverbank into hallowed ground. The air crackles with divine energy, marking the beginning of a transformative moment. In a humble dwelling, John stands resolute, his figure commanding the simple space. The air is thick with anticipation, as if the very walls hold their breath. In the quiet, John's voice cuts through the silence, laden with solemnity. "I have need to be baptized of thee, and comest thou to me?" John's words echo with profound humility. The weight of his question hangs heavy, challenging the very essence of destiny. John awaits an answer, his fate intertwined with the response to his plea. In an unrevealed setting, Jesus stands serene, a figure of calm amidst the quiet anticipation. His very presence stills the air, hinting at a moment of profound significance. A gentle breeze rustles around him, as if nature itself holds its breath in reverence. With compassionate eyes, Jesus speaks with quiet authority. suffer it to be so now." His words resonate with a deeper meaning, hinting at the fulfillment of an ancient promise. "For thus it becometh us to fulfill all righteousness." John stands firm, knee-deep in the Jordan River's relentless flow, his gaze fixed on Jesus. A conflict of reluctance and understanding flickers across John's face as he regards Jesus. After a moment's hesitation, John's resolve hardens, a subtle nod sealing his decision. With gentle hands, John guides Jesus into the cool, embracing waters of the Jordan. The river flows on, carrying with it the weight of anticipation and the promise of renewal. Jesus emerges from the tranquil waters of the Jordan, his face glistening with beads of pure, holy water. As he breaks the surface, the heavens themselves seem to part, revealing a light of unimaginable glory. A blinding golden light descends, enveloping Jesus in its celestial embrace, as if the divine is made manifest. The river reflects this radiant glow, turning the water into a shimmering mirror of divine intervention. Bathed in this sacred light, Jesus stands as a beacon of hope and renewal, his silhouette a symbol of purity. The air crackles with divine energy, the very essence of creation swirling around him in a symphony of light and sound. Under the vast, azure sky, the Jordan River flows, reflecting the divine moment about to unfold. A lone dove descends from the heavens, its white wings radiant against the blue. The dove's graceful flight captures the serene beauty of the sacred event. With gentle precision, the dove approaches Jesus, poised to deliver its celestial message. The dove's wings catch the light as it alights upon Jesus, a symbol of purity and grace. In this sacred moment, the dove rests gently upon Jesus, completing the divine tableau. Sunlight dances on the waters of the Jordan River. The air hangs still with anticipation. A voice echoes from above. "This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased." The river flows on, carrying the weight of the divine pronouncement. The waters ripple, the light intensifies, and the moment becomes timeless. A profound silence descends upon the crowd, their faces upturned towards the heavens in stunned awe. Every gaze is fixed on the sky, capturing a moment of collective wonder and speechless anticipation. The air crackles with divine presence, silencing even the most hardened skeptics in the crowd. In a moment of shared astonishment, they witness the extraordinary, a manifestation of the divine. Beside the flowing Jordan River, John's face is etched with awe. He gazes skyward, a profound sense of fulfillment washing over him. His mission is complete. The river whispers secrets as John's heart swells with purpose. John steps into King Herod's palace, his simple robes a stark contrast to the lavish gold. King Herod sits upon his throne, adorned in rich finery, observing John's approach. Courtiers and guards watch with mixed curiosity and apprehension as John advances. John stands before Herod, his voice ringing through the opulent hall. With unwavering conviction, John declares, "It is not lawful for you to have her, your brother's wife." The words hang in the air, the courtiers' expressions frozen in a mixture of shock and anticipation. An oppressive silence fills the unknown location, every shadow seeming to deepen the sense of foreboding. John's voice cuts through the heavy air, his words a stark challenge. "It is not lawful for thee to have her." The echo of John's defiance lingers, amplifying the gravity of his accusation. The air thickens with unspoken tension, as unseen forces clash in the confined space. John stands firm, his gaze unwavering as he awaits the response to his bold declaration. The silence stretches, each second amplifying the weight of John's words and the impending confrontation. Herodias unleashes a gaze of pure, unadulterated hatred at John. Her eyes burn with a cold, vengeful fire. Herodias, consumed by bitterness, plots her revenge. Herodias's face is a mask of loathing. In the chilling depths, John's solitude echoes through the stone. He shivers, the cold seeping into his bones. Darkness wraps around him like a shroud. The weight of his imprisonment settles heavily. In the heart of the cold dungeon, John finds solace as a single ray of light pierces through the ceiling. His ragged clothes tell a story of hardship, yet his eyes burn with unwavering faith. The light dances across his face, highlighting the determination etched in every line. In this desolate place, his spirit remains unbroken. The dungeon fades into background as the light catches his eyes, unwavering and strong. In the dim dungeon, John sits chained, his face etched with weariness. He turns his gaze towards his disciples, a flicker of hope in his eyes. With a gesture, he directs them on a vital mission. "Go," he commands, his voice raspy but firm. "Ask Jesus if he is the Messiah, or should we expect another?" The weight of his question hangs heavy in the silence of the dungeon. In the oppressive darkness of the dungeon, dust motes twirl in the solitary beam of light, illuminating Jesus' gaunt face. Jesus, resolute, extends his hand towards the cold, unforgiving stone wall. A withered vine, clinging desperately to the stone, awaits a miracle. Life surges through the vine as it bursts into vibrant existence, a testament to hope. Impossible white flowers bloom, defying the dungeon's despair with their radiant beauty. Inside King Herod's palace, a lavish birthday banquet unfolds under the flickering torchlight. Servants weave through the throng, their trays overflowing with delicacies and drinks. Music swells, laughter echoes, filling the hall with revelry and splendor. The torches blaze, casting dancing shadows that heighten the extravagance of the banquet. In the heart of King Herod's palace, Salome begins her dance, her movements fluid and mesmerizing. The flickering light dances across Salome's face, illuminating her every subtle expression. Her dance captivates the attention of all in the palace, each gesture telling a silent story. The palace holds its breath, entranced by the unfolding spectacle of Salome's performance. Inside the palace, King Herod's delight fills the grand hall, torchlight dancing in his eyes. Radiating generosity, King Herod gestures expansively towards Salome. His face is filled with pleasure, projecting an image of royal magnanimity. The palace echoes with his unspoken promise of lavish reward. In the heart of King Herod's palace, flickering torchlight dances across opulent tapestries, setting the stage for a fateful encounter. Salome's voice cuts through the opulent setting. "I ask a boon, my king." Herod, captivated, responds without hesitation. "Anything, Salome. You have but to name it." Herodias, perched on her throne, observes the unfolding drama with cold calculation. Salome's chilling desire hangs in the air. "I desire the head of John the Baptist on a silver platter." The torches flicker ominously as Herod absorbs Salome's shocking request, the silence amplifying the gravity of her words. In the heart of King Herod's palace, the king sits heavily on his throne, his face a canvas of inner conflict. His features harden with grim resolve, hinting at a dark decision. A subtle sign of inner turmoil, Herod nervously fidgets with the rings on his fingers. He feels bound by an oath, a prisoner of his own word. The weight of his crown mirrors the burden of his choice, pressing down on him. In the dungeon's depths, silence reigns, broken only by the soldier's cautious advance. The oppressive darkness of the dungeon hides many secrets. The soldier advances slowly, each step echoing through the dimly lit cell. The air hangs thick with mildew and despair. In the opulent palace of King Herod, a grim spectacle unfolds under the veil of night. Salome receives John's severed head, presented on a cold, silver platter. A wave of shock and horror washes over the onlookers, their faces frozen in disbelief. The air thickens with dread as the brutal act silences the once vibrant hall. Salome stares down at the head, her expression unreadable in the flickering torchlight. In the dim, cavernous halls of King Herod's palace, silence hangs heavy as Salome steps forward. She presents a platter, her expression grave, bearing a weight far beyond the object itself. The platter's contents remain veiled, yet the air crackles with anticipation and dread. Herodias watches, her eyes gleaming with a dark satisfaction that chills the very air. A silent exchange passes between them, laden with unspoken power and grim triumph. The palace holds its breath, awaiting the unveiling of a dark and terrible prize. In the vast wilderness, John's disciples begin their solemn task. With heavy hearts, they carry John's body through the rugged landscape. The disciples dig a grave, their sorrow echoing in the silent wilderness. With final solemnity, they bury John, marking his resting place with reverence. In the vast wilderness, a messenger approaches Jesus, bearing solemn news. The messenger delivers the grave news: John is dead. The weight of the revelation crushes Jesus. A wave of grief washes over Jesus, the wilderness mirroring his desolation. Jesus stands in silent mourning, the wilderness amplifying his solitude. In a humble setting, Jesus stands with a serene yet powerful presence. Jesus begins to speak, his voice resonating with gentle authority. "Verily, I say unto you," Jesus declares, his gaze unwavering. "Among them that are born of women," he continues, his words carrying profound weight, "there hath not risen a greater than John the Baptist," Jesus concludes, his expression serene. Bathed in the radiant glow of the sun, children gather in a circle, their faces illuminated by both light and devotion. Verses are shared, voices blending in harmonious discussion as young hearts explore ancient wisdom. The sunlight wraps around them, a gentle reminder of the warmth and guidance they seek within the sacred texts. Every word resonates with youthful curiosity, each face reflecting the profound impact of faith's embrace. In this tranquil moment, the village becomes a sanctuary, where ancient teachings meet the vibrant spirit of a new generation. In the quiet space, two kids begin a heartfelt conversation. One of them reflects on courage. John was really brave, wasn't he? The question hangs in the air. In a moment of youthful admiration, Kid 2 prepares to speak. Kid 2 declares with wide-eyed wonder, "Yeah, he wasn't afraid to tell the truth, even to the king." His words echo in the silence, painting a vivid picture of bravery and defiance. The tale hangs in the air, a testament to unwavering courage. In the heart of the village, the morning sun casts a golden glow upon a circle of children. In a moment of serene unity, the children clasp their small hands tightly together. Heads bow in silent reverence as the children begin their prayer. The village awakens, bathed in the soft, embracing light of dawn. In this sacred circle, the hopes and dreams of a new generation take flight. A circle of young souls gathers, heads bowed in solemn prayer, their voices rising in unison. Their voices blend, a sweet chorus of youthful sincerity. "Lord, thank you for the life of John the Baptist," they pray. "Help us to be bold, truthful, and full of purpose like he was." In a moment of unity, a circle of young kids stands bathed in hopeful light, their faces shining with innocence and shared dreams. Joined together, their small hands grip tightly, forming an unbroken ring of faith and determination. As one, their voices rise in a unified prayer, echoing their collective purpose and unwavering belief. Their collective voice resonates with conviction. Use our lives to prepare the way for others to know Jesus. In your name we pray. Amen. In the quiet aftermath of their prayer, a palpable sense of shared purpose and faith radiates from the kids, filling the space with light. The wilderness unfolds, untouched and boundless, basking in the sun's golden embrace. From the ether, a scroll appears, slowly materializing as if summoned by ancient forces. The parchment unfurls, revealing bold letters that spell out a message. The scroll speaks, its words echoing through the silent expanse. "Be bold, like John." The wilderness awaits, ready to witness the unfolding of a bold journey. Under the vast expanse of the wilderness, nature's raw beauty unfolds. A lone figure begins a solitary journey, their path guided by the whispers of truth. The wilderness tests the traveler's resolve, each step a testament to their unwavering commitment to truth. Sunlight filters through the canopy, casting ethereal shadows that dance with the traveler's every move. In the heart of the wilderness, the traveler finds solace and clarity, their spirit renewed by the purity of truth. The journey continues, an eternal quest for truth echoing through the boundless wilderness. In the untamed wilderness, sunlight warmly embraces an ancient scroll resting on a weathered stone. Faded symbols and cryptic text come alive under the sun's tender gaze, whispering secrets of forgotten times. A gentle breeze stirs the surrounding foliage, as if nature itself anticipates the unveiling of a profound revelation. The scroll unveils its final line, a beacon of hope cutting through the silence. The ancient parchment speaks, its voice echoing through the ages. Shine your light. The wilderness holds its breath, awaiting the dawn of a new era guided by the scroll's timeless wisdom. Bathed in the warmth of the sun, the village children gather at the edge, their colorful attire a vibrant contrast against the rustic backdrop. Their small hands wave towards the departing audience, a gesture of pure, unadulterated farewell. Sunlight dances across their faces, illuminating the innocence and hope in their eyes. The vibrant colors of their clothing pop against the earthy tones of the village, a final, unforgettable image. The rustic charm of the village provides a serene backdrop, completing the picturesque scene of heartfelt goodbyes. Under the sun's golden embrace, a village awakens to a day of simple pleasures, where life unfolds in gentle rhythms. Villagers stroll through the sun-drenched streets. The very air hums with a sense of serenity and well-being. In a moment of reflection, the narrator shares a message. Thanks for watching, Melanin Bible Messengers. As the sun sets, the village is a haven of peace. The village awakens under the sun, a canvas of life painted with strokes of daily activity. In the midst of the day's hum, a voice breaks through, sharing wisdom. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this episode with someone who needs to hear the truth. The sun casts long shadows, turning ordinary moments into golden memories. The village listens, each heart touched by the profound simplicity of truth. Sunlight embraces the village, where children's laughter dances through the air. Golden light washes over fields, where farmers work in rhythmic harmony with the earth. Life unfolds at an unhurried pace, each moment a brushstroke in the canvas of time. The narrator's voice echoes through the scene. Until next time, walk in truth, live with faith, and remember, you were born to make a difference. The village stands as a testament to simple joys and enduring values. In a blaze of celestial light, angel descends before Zacharias, the temple bathed in ethereal radiance. Zacharias, awestruck and humbled, kneels before the divine messenger, his eyes wide with disbelief. The scene unfolds again, each moment echoing with the weight of destiny and divine intervention. Zacharias remains kneeling, overwhelmed by the angel's presence, the temple resonating with silent anticipation. The Jordan River flows, sunlight dancing on the water as John stands, waist deep, awaiting Jesus. Jesus approaches, his expression serene as he walks toward John. John gently guides Jesus backward into the water, a moment of profound reverence. John raises Jesus from the water, the act echoing a sacred rebirth. In the cold depths of the dungeon, John is trapped, his despair echoing through the stone walls. In the cold depths of the dungeon, John is trapped, his despair echoing through the stone walls. Time loops, endlessly replaying John's imprisonment, each moment a stark reminder of his fate. The dungeon fades and returns, John's figure a haunting constant in the recurring nightmare. The walls close in again and again, each repetition amplifying the torment of John's unending captivity. Beneath the village trees, children gather, their young faces illuminated by the ancient wisdom of worn Bibles. Each child, lost in study, embodies the earnest pursuit of knowledge and the quiet intensity of youthful concentration. Across the village square, this tableau of youthful devotion repeats itself, a testament to faith and learning. The village square transforms into a haven of quiet reflection, where the whispers of turning pages echo through the sunlit air. Under the relentless sun, a village square transforms into a sanctuary of hope, where children gather, their faces turned towards the heavens. In the heart of the village, young souls seek solace, their silent prayers weaving through the air like whispers of faith. The endless cycle continues, a poignant loop of supplication echoing the village's enduring spirit. Each prayer is a brushstroke in the canvas of hope, painting a portrait of resilience against the backdrop of a weary world. The sun beats down, yet their spirits remain unbroken, their silent vows a testament to the strength found in unity. In this timeless scene, the children's devotion becomes a symbol of unwavering belief, an infinite dance of hope and prayer. In the heart of the wilderness, a weathered scroll manifests, its appearance defying explanation. Cryptic messages dance across its surface, their meanings elusive, shifting like shadows in the wind. The world around the scroll blurs, time itself bending in a loop, forever returning to this enigmatic point. Again and again, the scroll reappears, the shifting messages beckoning, their secrets forever just out of reach. The Jordan River flows, its currents swirling with ancient secrets. Sunlight dances upon the water's surface, a symphony of light and shadow. The river's gentle murmur echoes through the ages. Life-giving waters flow towards the unknown. The river continues its timeless journey. Each ripple tells a story of the past. In the heart of the dungeon, John's face radiates an unexpected tranquility, defying the grim surroundings. A subtle smile plays on his lips, hinting at an inner peace that transcends his physical imprisonment. The stark contrast between his calm demeanor and the cold, stone walls amplifies the mystery of his spirit. Even in captivity, his eyes are closed. John seems to find solace within himself, untouched by the dungeon's despair. The dungeon fades away as John's inner strength shines brightly. His peaceful face tells a story of resilience, a silent testament to the power of the human spirit in the face of adversity. In the heart of the village, a circle of children unite, their linked hands a beacon of hope. Their small figures stand out against the backdrop of the village, a powerful symbol of unity. The children's faces radiate innocence, their eyes reflecting the promise of a brighter future. Their linked hands speak volumes, a testament to the strength found in togetherness. In the vast wilderness, a lone dove begins its ascent, a beacon of white against the earth. It rises, wings now beating slowly, carrying it away from the silent ground. Higher it soars, each flap a deliberate grace, drawing it closer to the heavens. The sun finds it there, illuminating its feathers, turning it into a symbol of hope. It continues its journey, a solitary figure against the boundless sky. The village basks under the radiant sun. A peaceful scene unfolds. Life stirs gently in the sun-drenched village. The sun casts long shadows, painting the village with warmth and tranquility. Sunlight dances on the ancient stones, whispering tales of generations past. The Jordan River flows, its waters reflecting the radiant sunlight, drawing countless figures into its embrace. Bathed in light, figures immerse themselves in the river's depths, their faces alight with serenity and eager anticipation. The air vibrates with hushed prayers and gentle splashes as each soul seeks renewal in the flowing waters. Hope permeates the scene as the river promises transformation and rebirth to those who seek its purifying touch. The river whispers promises of a fresh start, its currents carrying away burdens and ushering in a new dawn. Within the ancient temple, Angel's face begins to glow, a soft light illuminating the sacred space. The light intensifies, his features now radiant, as if touched by the divine. The temple around his seems to respond, shadows dancing as the light grows stronger. A profound sense of peace emanates from his, filling every corner of the temple. The light recedes slowly, leaving a lingering warmth and a sense of awe. The village awakens under the golden gaze of the sun, and a vibrant energy sweeps through the streets. Innocent smiles bloom across the faces of the children, each reflecting a world of pure joy and unyielding hope. Laughter echoes through the air as their eyes sparkle with youthful innocence and unwavering belief. Their radiant faces light up, mirroring the warmth of the sun and the boundless possibilities of a new day. The simplicity of their joy is a powerful testament to the enduring strength of faith. The scene is a vibrant tableau of hope, resilience, and the unbreakable spirit of the village's youngest souls. In the vast wilderness, an ancient scroll rests silently on a moss-covered rock, its secrets waiting to be revealed. The wind whispers through the trees, causing the fragile parchment to tremble slightly. As time passes, the ancient ink fades, revealing a lasting message etched deep within. The wilderness holds its breath, awaiting the moment when the scroll's tale is fully unveiled. The Jordan River flows, its waters reflecting the boundless grace. Sunlight dances on the water, a mirror to divine favor. Each ripple tells a story of unending mercy. The river's currents whisper of eternal love. The river shines with God's endless love and compassion. The water flows, carrying the promise of renewal and hope. In the dim light of the dungeon, John's unwavering faith shines through his eyes. His resolute gaze defies the darkness of his prison. The dungeon walls fade as his spirit transcends the physical confines. Hope flickers in his eyes, a beacon in the abyss. John's unwavering resolve remains unbroken, a testament to his inner strength. The final scene unfolds in the village, where the journey concludes under the vast sky. As the tale reaches its climax, the words, "The End," emerge on the screen, bringing closure to the narrative. The screen displays the definitive words, sealing the fate of all characters within the story. The end, a simple yet profound declaration that echoes the silence of resolution. The narrative threads weave together, culminating in the stark simplicity of the end.